everyone. Welcome back to the show, Tip to Tea. I'm your host, Angie E., where we talk about everything from motivation, inspiration, and of course, the tea. So go grab your cups. Today, I have a very special guest on the show. Her name is Miss Elisha Jewell. She is a rapper and a songwriter. So we're going to talk about her brand and how she got started and what inspired her. Don't touch the dial. This is Tip to Tea. Let me introduce you. Hey, Elisha, how you doing?
Hi, Miss Angie. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. I heard your song, and it's very, very, very interesting. I love it. I like the beat. I like the song. I even like the concept of it.
Thank
so
you.
tell me about some of your music that you're writing, and what inspired you to do that?
Yes. So I've been singing and songwriting and rapping since I was a kid, honestly. I've gotten more into rapping as of recent, so I'm even still a little hesitant at calling myself a rapper, even though I know how, and I mean technically I am because I have raps out.
Right.
But
It's like a mixture. I'm sorry when I introduced you. I should have said songwriter more so than rapper.
I do both.
Okay.
I do
Look
both.
at you.
But it's interesting to hear somebody say that because it's new for me to even acknowledge myself in that way. But I've been loving to sing, and I've been singing and writing songs since I was maybe like 7 years old.
Really?
Yes. And I said for the first time that I wanted to be a singer when I was 4 years old. I was in front of the TV, and Monica's song "Before You Walk Out of My Life" had just come out.
Yeah.
My grandmother walked in the door. Yes, and my grandmother walked in the door, and she's just like, "Oh, like I was just going in, okay? Yeah. I love the video. I love Monica. I love singing." And she was like, "You gonna be a singer, grandbaby?" And I was like, "Yes, grandma. I'm gonna be a singer." And I remember that so distinctively. And so ever since then, being a singer and writing songs and being a part of anything that has to do with music and the performing arts has always been like really deep down in my heart.
That's wonderful.
So yeah.
Look at you, girl. And then you know what? I love it because it seems like that is truly your passion.
It really is.
And that's amazing. Because when you're passionate about something, you're gonna go all the way.
All the way.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
And you just all smiles and you're glowing like wow, girl. I mean, you're gonna have to. Before we close out the show, you're gonna have to give me a little snippet or something.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
Now, so what kind of songs do you normally? Are you into rhythm and soul, or is it R&B, sort of hip hoppy, or is it all one whole thing? Is it all in just one circle, or how do you divide it, or is it just one?
Yeah. So like usually my vibe is R&B. I love R&B and I love soul music. So my vibe is typically very soul R&B heavy. However, I really love funk music. I love funk music. A lot of people don't really know that about me. Even with my following, like on social media, I've been like really being more expressive about how I feel about funk. And I love like the Ohio Players and the elements of funk and like Earth, Wind and Fire and the Isley Brothers.
Girl, you're so young. How you know about some Earth, Wind and Fire and all that?
I know. Trust me, Miss Angie. I know. Yes, I love funk music, and so I really want to bring the funk. Like I want to work on creating something that kind of incorporates funk into R&B and soul, which some artists are actually already doing that right now. Current day artists like Anderson .Paak and Lucky Daye, who's like fairly new to the scene. He has a album out called Painted right now, which is really amazing. And he really brings the funk. So yeah, I think it's kind of a vibe right now. People are getting real nostalgic and like really incorporating like elements of funk in the 70s and that era, which is like so me. So
girl,
that's my vibe.
Look at you.
That's my vibe. Yeah.
So how often do you do shows? And if you do, how often do you do them?
I'm not doing shows here in Chicago just yet. However, that's really a good segue because I wanted to talk to you today about an event that I'm going to tomorrow. It's called the Next Showcase. I went to the BET Experience here in Chicago. I had the opportunity of attending that. One of my friends that I knew got me on the list to go because she was like involved with the event. And I met this guy, and he listened to my music, and he invited me out, and I found out he was like a part of the production team for the showcase. It was too late to audition to perform, but basically, I should say what the show is. So it's basically a showcase for up-and-coming artists. It puts
Okay.
them in front of industry professionals so that they have a chance to win different prizes, like free studio time and things like that. And so I'm going to that event tomorrow, and hopefully the next time they have an audition, I'm definitely gonna audition to be a part of it. But he loved my music.
I'm sure.
So,
Oh, girl,
thank
you
you.
dope.
Thank
I
you.
love that. I'm telling you.
Thank
I
you.
said, ooh, I can't wait to buy your albums and
Thank you, Miss
everything.
Angie.
You
Look,
just
I got stuff on iTunes, Miss Angie. You can buy some stuff.
Oh,
there.
well, okay,
Look.
well, let me know because I could get some stuff today.
Okay.
For real, for real.
Okay,
Because
okay.
I love it. So what was your best experience?
My best experience.
And what was your worst? I always ask my guests.
My best experience. My best experience. I feel like as an artist,
Yeah.
every time you create a new song, it's like, oh, now this is my best song.
Right.
Like this is
But
it
then
right
you end
here.
up coming up with a better
Exactly,
one.
exactly.
And it gets better and better and better.
Exactly. So
But-
I feel like the last song I came out with is a song called Let Go. And I feel like that was the most amazing experience for me to date, because Let Go to me, I feel like the first song I ever released is a song called Belong to You. It's featuring an artist from St. Louis named Najee Person. And that was like a really great experience because it's like, this is my first song ever. How amazing is this?
Oh, wow.
But I feel like the more, I have 4 singles out so far. And every time I released one, it felt like I'm getting better and better.
That's
and
what
better and
happens,
better.
yes.
So Let Go right now, that song is like the most amazing song that I have out right now to me. So that was the best experience that I've had so far on this journey.
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you say you feel like that's the best song? Is it about your life story, or is it personal, or,
I think it's the best song so far because I feel like I'm progressing and I feel like I'm getting better at my craft. It's kind of like when you do something, you start doing something, it's like, okay, I'm pretty good at this. But like the more you do it, the better you get. I think all of my songs are amazing, but I think Let Go is better because I'm getting better at perfecting my craft, and I'm learning to really pick beats that express what I want to put out. Like the whole Go really has that groovy vibe that
ooh,
like
girl,
really,
like you could be like, hey.
Exactly.
Is it sort of like stepping?
You know
or
what?
is it, because I love
You know what's
a lot
funny,
of
Miss
these.
Angie?
Oh, yeah, because
My mom, she said, I like this because you could step to this.
Oh,
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
I got to
And
get
there's
this
a DJ
today.
named Sam Chapman.
I know him.
Yes,
Yes.
that she knows, and she was like, I'm gonna give this to Sam Chapman. So
Yeah.
because I know him, I grew up around because my mom was always on that scene. So I
Yes.
know him. He's known me since I was a little girl. He was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this to her because, or she said, I'm gonna give this to him because he needs to know about this, and you can step to this. So
Oh
I
my
have to let
God!
you hear it.
Yes. Oh,
I
girl.
have to let you hear it. You can
Because
definitely
stepping
step
is
to
my
it.
world, and I love stepping music. So
See?
I'm telling you, long as it got that that
Yep.
groove to it, that beat,
Ooh,
like,
you gonna love
ooh,
this song.
girl, I gotta
You are
get
going
this.
to love this
Okay,
song.
I'm going to iTunes
Okay.
today, and I'm
Okay.
getting that song because
Okay.
I would even take it to. Well, I ain't gonna even. I can't tell people on the on the TV show where I step at, but it's a place on Thursdays where
Okay.
I go stepping, and I
Ooh.
know some people, and I know the DJ, and I'm gonna be like, can you just play this because this
Yes.
is off the chain.
I'm gonna play it for you. I can't wait for
Yes.
you to hear it.
Yeah, I want to hear it. I can't wait to hear that.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
my God. Yes. And DJ Sam Chapman, yeah, I've been stepping since the 90s, and that's when I met him
Yeah.
at one of the places out on the south side of Chicago that he were DJing at, and I would be there every Sunday, like for real. And I love his music. I love what he played. I
Yeah.
love the music that he plays.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
really, really good.
Yeah.
But yes, definitely, you need to have your stuff on the stepping scene
Yes.
and introduce it to the whole stepping community
I would
because
love
I think
that.
that they would really, really enjoy that.
I'm working on it. My mom, she has like a little Facebook group that she does, and so she introduced it to some people. So some people know about it, but I would love that if you share
Of
it.
course.
Absolutely share it. But yeah, that you really just made me think of that because she was like, "Oh yes, you can step to this."
Yes, yes.
I think
that's
you'll like
awesome.
it.
Yeah, I think I will too. I really do. So what was your greatest project?
My greatest project. My greatest project. I would have to say my greatest project is the project that I'm working on right now.
Oh.
Yes, I'm working on an EP right now.
And what is the EP?
So an extended playlist, so kind of like a demo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm working on my like first demo.
Yeah.
With like it's gonna feature a track that's out right now. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna tip the tea on which track it is.
Oh, come on now. You know we tipping the tea. We tipping the tea, y'all. She's trying to hold back on tip the tea.
I'll tip the tea.
Okay.
So the track that's gonna be on it is the Let Go track that I'm telling you about. That's one of the tracks that'll be on it, amongst several other tracks that have not been released yet.
Okay.
But I would say this is the most amazing project that I'm working on because it's really gonna be like an expression of me. It's like, who is Alicia Jewell? Like, who is this person? What is she about? You know, I'm gonna be rapping on there. I'll be singing on there. I'll do some like spoken type word stuff on there. Yeah, like it's gonna be, because I mean, I'm a poet before anything. I think that's like what songwriting really is. It's like really knowing how to express yourself through words. And so it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna bring some soulful vibes, some funky vibes.
Come on, girl.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be
and
great.
that was my next question. Is it gonna be something like you said, soul? Or is it like a upbeat? You know how that high, you ever heard of house music?
Yeah, of course. I'm from here, Miss Angie.
I know. Okay, you cannot be from Chicago if you don't know about house music.
You have to know what house music is.
Right. I don't care what age. Even my little grandson, he likes it. And
It's
he's
fun.
only a year old.
It's fun.
And when I put it on in the car, we going somewhere, and he be just doing it. He be dancing, and I say, "Guns, girl, everybody knows about house music."
Yes.
But I'm saying, do you have like some of like any up tempo, like something like that you kind of like a groove to?
You know
or
what?
something?
It's interesting you asked me that because some of the people that like. It's so weird to say fans, but some fans of my music.
Oh, come on! What you mean? You
I
better
know, but
all
I'm
of that. You a bag of chips, okay? How they say? You think you are a bag of chips? Yeah, you are and a bag of chips and some Doritos and all that too. Come on.
Thank you, Miss Angie.
So you got to speak that. That's what you know. You have to speak that into
You're
existence.
right.
Yes.
So some of my fans, they have asked me that. Like, are you going to incorporate some more up-tempo stuff? And I have a song out right now. It's called Big Mood, and I'm rapping on it. And I'm like, when are you going to bring more stuff where it's up-tempo? So the project will have some up-tempo stuff.
Okay.
It won't be really like house music.
Or like dance music.
But it will be something that you can it's more
Kinda
up-tempo and you
groove
can kind of groove to. But it's gonna have the funk with it. I'm
Ooh.
all about the funk. Like in it, I really want to kind of really go in on that genre because nobody is really doing that for real right now. It's kind of getting to the point where some people are, but I think the 70s are really kind of coming back right now.
It is.
And I'm not doing it just because it is. I'm doing it because that's what I feel.
Yeah.
Like I love the funk. Like when I was younger and I would hear, I Want to Be Free by the Ohio Players.
Oh,
or like,
come on. That's when music was music then, wasn't it, girl? I'm telling you.
Listen.
I love the Ohio Players, too.
Yes. And when I would hear, September by Earth, Wind, and Fire, even when I was a kid, that did something to me. Yes. That's the funk. That
Those are
feeling.
some great icons.
That feeling. Like, it's nothing like that at Isley Brothers. Groove with You. Like, that's that feeling. And I want to bring that, but I also want it to be very current and very modern. And in a way to where it's like, somebody who might be in their 40s might like it. Somebody who might be 18 or 20 might like it. I want it to just be good music that anybody
for
can
all
listen
ages.
to. Exactly.
Yes, look at that. That's
like
good.
You think about September, the song by Earth, Wind, and Fire. They just put that in a kids movie, Trolls.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is
that Party in September.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
That was just in a brand new
song.
kids movie. But you think about that, and it's like that's from like all the way back when, 80s, 70s. But kids today can still listen to that and have fun. That's the type of music I want to make. I want my music to be timeless.
Yes, how amazing.
Yeah.
So how do you pick the titles to your song? Do you just come up with something, or you feel it like a groove, and it comes in your head, and then you be like, and then I'm going to call this such and such. How do you come up with those? How do you come up with the titles?
Yeah, so my creative process is like, I get my inspiration from music. So I hear a song, or not a song, I hear a beat, right? Or an instrumental, right?
Yeah.
So I get my instrumentals from different places. I have different producers that I work with or websites that I use. And once I hear a beat, I know right away if I connect with it. It only takes me maybe like 2 or 3 seconds, right? Because right when it starts, I know. I'm
You're
like,
such an
no,
artist.
I don't like that. Or yes, I love it.
Right.
Yes, like
it's
I
either
know.
or. It's no
Yes.
in between.
It's no in
you
between.
are no. You're
Yes.
such an artist, girl.
Thank
Look
you.
at you, and you're such a great artist.
Thank you, Miss Angie.
Anytime somebody can hear something and just decipher in 2.5 seconds,
Yes.
girl, you're a great artist.
Thank you.
You
Thank
are.
You, Miss Angie.
You're gonna go real far fast.
Thank you.
So get ready.
I'm ready.
IMS, I don't know. She probably won't be here too much
Listen,
longer.
I didn't say that. She did.
Right. But I'm speaking things to in
No,
existence.
I appreciate you.
And I can just tell by her vibe and her answers and the love and her passion for what she does. This girl is going all the way.
Thank you,
are.
Miss Angie.
You are. You are going all the way.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
So.
I'm ready for it. I realize, even not even just with being an artist, even with what you do and what people do, whenever you're passionate about something, sometimes you go back and forth like, am I ready? Or can I do this? Or am I made for this? But you know.
You
just
right
know.
off the top.
You just know deep down. And so, for me, I hear a song and I'm like, yes, I connect with this.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, I'm listening to the song and it's like, oh, these are the words that goes to this song. Because if it resonates with me, I'm recognizing something, right?
Yes.
Whether it's a feeling or whatever it is, and I'm like, oh, this song, this music that I'm listening to is trying to say these words. And then that's how I put the words to it, because it's like music is emotion. Like some songs might sound sad, some songs might sound happy. And so whatever it is, whatever emotion it is, I can capture that from hearing the music, the instruments. And then after that, I put words to it based on what the song is saying to me. And then from that, I come up with the title.
Oh, that's how you come up with the title. Oh, and you say, now how do you put the words to it? You just start because you're such an artist. I mean, I don't know. Artists. You guys could just you guys are peculiar people.
Yeah, magical.
And you guys could just take something so small and make it out of just something so gigantic.
Yeah,
like that.
big imagination.
Yes.
Yeah.
So amazing, and that's when you know that you're a true artist.
Yeah. I just listen to it. It's almost like it's like the instruments on the song or whatever beat it is. It gives me a message.
Yes.
Like if you hear a slow violin, that's obviously not saying I'm at the party right now.
Right.
It's saying like something sensual, like I'm having a very sensual emotion right now.
Yes.
And it's like, okay, well, what have I experienced recently or in my life that gave me that feeling? And what would I then say if I was to write a song about it? And then that's where the being a poet piece comes in. I remember being like maybe 6 and like writing poetry.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I would tell my friends, I'll tell you a story.
God.
I would tell my friends, I would ask them, can we write poetry? Can we write a song? Like me and my cousins when we were younger, it was Talisa, LaQuisha, and Elisha.
Right,
okay?
LaQuisha.
So we were TLE. Okay?
Not TLC, but TLE. I like that.
So every time we were around each other, I would say, come on, let's make up a dance. Or come on, let's write a song.
Yeah.
And we would just write songs, or that was always what I wanted to do.
Wow.
It was always what I wanted to do. Ever since I was a kid, it was always what I wanted to do.
So you were born to do this.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
You know what?
Yes.
I hope you don't get offended when you say this, but this is someone I really, really love. But you kind of put me in the mind of Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
I love Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill was probably Lauryn Hill and Erykah Badu. I love them both very dearly. I'm very influenced
Jill
by both
Scott.
of them. Jill Scott.
Love them. Like
I love
it's
them.
that kind of soul. Like they seem to like not rhythm and soul, but
speak
soul.
their truth.
Yes, that's
they
what I love.
They speak their truth. They're about what's true to me. Who am I? They have the courage to really expose their soul.
Yes.
That's not easy, but it's so helpful to humanity and the people around us that we love. we choose to live in a very authentic way, to just truly just be who we are. And it's like, you know, there's so many reasons to not do what you're passionate about.
Right. They're
But
so
those
lethargic,
people that
sort of,
do
kind
it,
of, you know,
yeah.
like real about everything.
Yes.
And that's why you put me so much in the mind of Lauryn Hill.
Thank you. That's like
because
an
she's-
honor to hear that.
I love her. I
Yes.
see that, girl.
Thank
you.
you.
I'm telling you, going all the way.
Thank you, Miss
I just don't
Angie.
feel like you're going to be here much longer. I'm just not talking. I'm not saying it to say something. I'm saying it because this is what I feel
It's
in
what
my
you
spirit.
feel.
Yes.
I receive it.
You
know,
look like that.
Thank you. Everybody here knows that I'm a singer songwriter.
Oh my
Everybody
God.
here, everybody that works here knows what I'm passionate about. Everybody.
See?
So I would not be surprised. I'm about to meet some really great people tomorrow.
You better say, come on.
Yeah, I'm going to
Yes.
that event. The next showcase is tomorrow.
Okay, is it here in Chicago?
It's here in Chicago.
Where?
Yeah, it's
should
going to
attend.
happen in Berwyn, Illinois. And the guy that I met at the BET Experience, he's going to be there. He's the one that suggested that I come because he loved my music.
Oh my God.
So it's inevitable. I'm going to reach out to him when I get there like, hey, I'm here.
Oh my God.
And he's a part of the people that put this show on. So I
So
mean, I
is
think
there a
I'll
cover
probably get to meet
charge
some-
or any admission
It
fee?
was. I think I paid like $20 maybe.
That's not bad at all.
Not bad
not
at
for
all.
Your,
And it's
not
gonna-
because you're investing in you and what you love to do.
Exactly. And it's going to be a great networking experience. So I'm so grateful to have met him.
I wish I
And
could go.
I think you probably still could go.
Tomorrow. Cause could I pay at the door or something? Or
I'm
do they
not
know?
sure, but after the show, I can give you all the information and we can look into it.
Okay.
I would love, because I'm going alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be nice. And Berwyn is not far.
It's not far at all.
I would love that.
Yes.
Oh my God. What time does that start?
I believe it starts around like 6 or so, but it's not over until like 12 o'clock at night.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because I think it's just going to be an opportunity to network and get to know people and meet people and pass your cards out and tell
See,
people
that's
about
what
what
I'm
you
saying. I would love that. And even have some on the show to come out on the show and talk about their
do.
brand.
Amazing.
Oh my
Amazing.
God.
We could talk about it.
Yes.
Yes.
We definitely gonna talk about this,
Let's
girl.
do it. Let's do it.
Let's do this, girl.
Let's do it.
So, okay, we talked about your greatest experience, and we talked about. Did we talk about your worst experience? Or
We
is that
did not.
Well, that's my next question.
okay.
What was your worst experience?
My worst experience. You know, I will say this kind of is in a way like a worst experience that I have. It's kind of ongoing, and I know it's a part of my growth, and it's a part of me being an artist. I don't know, all artists go through this, where they have moments of doubt, you know, where it's kind of like, is this good? Is this great? It's like, you know, deep down that you just made some magic, right? Like, this is amazing.
Right.
But you still have that moment of, is it? You know? So when I go in the studio, it's like a thing all the time. And like the engineer that I work with, I recently started working with him since I moved back to Chicago.
Okay.
Like 6 months ago. And I have to remind him, I hate my songs after I get done recording on first day.
You do?
Every time.
Why?
I don't know. I'm a perfectionist.
Oh, see, yeah.
I'm a perfectionist.
Everything
and I'm like,
has to
I hate
be-
this. Like,
yes.
this is great. Like, I go through this
But do you
thing.
know that we can be some of our worst critics?
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
I'd be like
There's
the
that
same
word
way.
worse.
Yes, there you go. Because sometimes before the show, I could be like feeling myself before the show, and then that last moment when I'm getting ready to actually come on the show, I look in the mirror and I'm like, I don't like how I look or something. It's like, or either my lip gloss is a little bit off or something, and I'd be like, ugh, like I get so frustrated.
Yeah.
But then after the show, and once I see it edited and it's on
and it's like
TV,
a finished product. You're like, oh, this
yeah,
is great.
I was like, oh, it's not so bad
Right,
after all.
exactly, exactly. And then everybody's like,
So-
oh, it's great. And
Yes.
you're like, oh,
But
guess
I think
kinda
that's
knew it was
good
great.
in a way.
Yeah.
I kind of think that's a good way, a good thing, because the reason why I said that is because we're perfectionists. You know, you want everything perfected. So I don't think that's a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. It's just kind of one of those, I guess, worst experiences in a way in that moment, because I get kind of down just for that moment.
For that
I'm like,
moment, right.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about this song. Like, I don't, and it's probably because in that moment, my vision or my experience that I'm having in my head for what it sounds like is not there yet.
Yeah.
And so it just takes a lot of time and money.
Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna audition for the next time they have this next showcase, and
I would
wanna
like to
get it 'cause
be
you win
there
a lot of different. I would love that.
to support you. I love that.
I would love to be. I would love for you to be there. Yeah, because they give a lot of different gifts away, like free studio time and things like
What?
that. Yeah. So I need that because studio
Of
time
course.
is expensive. Like
I'm
right
sure,
now,
yeah.
I pay like $60 an hour, and it typically takes me to perfect the song like 8 hours, 8 or 9
Oh
hours.
my God.
It's high. It's expensive. I have so many songs right now, Miss Angie, that literally just need to be recorded, but it's so expensive.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'm
we're
looking to
gonna
make
just-
some good connections tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna touch and agree again.
Yes,
God
we
is
will.
God is moving on your behalf, dear.
Thank you.
I really see Him moving.
And for you, because you
Yeah.
got it.
Oh,
You got it. Every time I see you, I'm just like, I just want to be Miss Angie one day. I
Oh,
just
my
want to be
God.
like her. You just so
Oh,
fabulous. Everybody
thank
watching
you.
knows that, right? Y'all know. Miss Angie is fabulous. Like no matter where she
you.
is, no matter what she doing. Sometimes I wonder if she knows how fabulous she really is. Like
Oh, my
whatever
God.
whatever she is doing, honey, is fabulous. Even on the days where she's dressed down, fabulous. Okay.
Oh my God, you
So,
gonna make me cry.
yes, you're just like a fairy godmother. Like every time I see you, you're just so beautiful and just glowing and just always like offering up such positive energy and positive vibes. And we need more of that. You inspire me. Every time I see you, I feel better.
Girl,
Yeah.
don't make me cry on tip to tip, okay? I'm like, I can't cry my eyelashes off.
Yeah.
But
Every time.
thank
Every
you
time
so
I see
much.
you. Yeah.
Thank you. And I give God all the glory and the
Yeah.
praises because He has put this in me. He knows that this is something I've always wanted to do. And raising 4 children, I had to kind of put myself on the back burner. And that's what parents do.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't about me at the time.
Yeah.
It was about my children and getting them, you know, ready for the world,
Yeah.
so to speak. And I had to put Angie on the back burner, and it was
Yeah.
okay. I was okay with that, you know. I had my first child at a young age of 17, but now they're all out the way, and we're kind of growing together, and we're good
Yeah.
friends. Me and my
That's
children,
good.
we're good friends.
That's
Yep.
wonderful. Well, it's
Yeah.
not too late because you
Yeah.
still got it.
Thank you.
You sparkle. Every time I see you, you sparkle. I just, honestly, when things do happen for me, I'll probably come find you. I'm like, Miss Angie, can you tell me what to wear?
Okay.
Like,
Oh
you
my
just-
God.
I mean, it's like I have fashion sense. You know, right now I got my work clothes on. You know, my day job work clothes on. But
Yeah, that's
you have
okay.
really great ideas. You have really great ideas. I would love to like see
God be the
your
glory.
ideas for fashion. Like even with this, you know, but still like you're multi-talented. You know,
Oh my
your
God,
ideas for
girl,
fashion.
you are-
No, really, I love fashion. Like I love fashion. I love fashion.
Yes,
I know
yes.
whatever season it is, I know the trends. If you ask
Yes.
me right now, what's on trend right now for fall? What's in Nordstrom right now? What's in
Okay.
Von Maur? I know.
Well, I need to
I
talk to
know.
you about that then. I
But you
just
don't
be throwing
even-
stuff together, though, really.
That's a gift. It's your talent. You do different things. Like right now, you got the orange glitter over your eye with
Oh
the
my
red and the. It's always a vibe, and then you got the prints and stuff. That's like
To
that.
God be the
Everybody can't
glory.
do that.
Oh, to God be the glory, girl.
Yes.
I just be throwing stuff together. I'm telling you.
And like that's what she says, right? She's like, and I know if people that are watching, if you met Miss Angie, she like I don't even have to be around anybody when they see you. I know
God.
everybody's just always like, oh my goodness, you look so nice,
Oh, my God.
and you're just like, oh, this whole thing. It's like that whole thing.
'Cause
What?
I'm telling you. And that is so funny you said that because I was just telling a girlfriend of mine, like, we were talking, and she was like, so who do your wardrobe thing together for the show? I said, myself. And she was like, you don't have a personal fashion person, a stylist? I'm like, no. And she was like, well, where do you even shop? I'm like, I just shop all over, but there's one boutique that I go to. It's out in Crest Hill. And a girl named Tasha, she has a very good, nice stuff. Because when I go in stores now, to be honest with you, a lot of stuff that I wear is old. Because I like the old trending fashion stuff. It's like when I go in the stores, I can't find anything that's
That you like.
nice. Yes. I said, maybe I
You're
should go.
fabulous. You don't
Girl,
wear
look at
regular, but like I say that, but I'm the same way. Like,
yeah, I thought about just
Akira.
buying me a sewing machine and go take a
I
sewing
feel the
class.
same way because you know what you want to
Yes,
wear.
if
You
you could
know
just
what you're
sketch
looking
it.
for.
Yes, and I'm like, oh.
That's that natural talent. That's because you're a creative. You're an artist in that way. Everybody's not like that. The fact that like you have something in your head and you're like, if I could literally write down right now when I'm in certain moments what I want to wear.
See,
and how
that's what
I
I'm
want it to look.
saying.
I
I have
know.
a girlfriend, and we was on the phone. She's a prayer warrior, my best friend. We've been friends since early 90s. Our children grew up together. And I had told her, I said, you know, God had gave me this word for her, and I said, you're going to have to start sewing my stuff. Like, you're going to have to start helping me because I need you to sketch it as I give it to you and out of my head. And yeah, shout out to Miss Lizette. I love my friend. She's probably watching right now. But yes, I told you I was gonna put you on the spot. So anyway, but I had told her I'm like you have to start sketching stuff. And she was like, but she called me sister. Sister, you like coats, boots. All you like is coats and boots. And I love it.
I love coats and boots.
I do. And if you
Listen,
have a
everybody,
bag, go
Miss
ahead.
Angie is my fairy godmother. Okay.
Oh my God.
She is like everything. Okay.
No, I'm just saying.
No,
I'm supposed to be
seriously.
interviewing you, but we got since we like the same stuff, we got.
do.
Oh my God! So I love, like, I have seen this coat that Gabrielle Union had on in one of the movies with Martin Lawrence. I can't think of the movie, but she had on this bad red suede coat, and it was a 3/4 length. You don't find those in the store that much.
Yeah.
Do you know me and my daughter? She likes fashion too. We were all on the internet, girl. We was all on Kim Kardashian. I love her too. Shout out to you too, Kim Kardashian. And we were trying to find it. Do you know? And I'm gonna say this on TV. I went to a secondhand store one day.
Yes, the best place to find stuff.
I found
the best
that
place
coat.
to find vintage.
Girl.
Wow.
And
the
it was
best
from
place.
BB. I said, I found the coat.
Yes, the best place.
Oh
I
my
love thrifting.
God.
I
Yes.
love thrifting. Thrifting is
do.
amazing. A lot of people, I was gonna say, did I thrift anything? Not right now. But I'm not ashamed of that
Me
at all.
either.
Because that is like the best place. It's eco-friendly
Yes, come on.
for the environment to just
Yes.
go and just get recycled clothes instead of just going to buy new clothes
Absolutely.
and throwing them away and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
But in addition to that, you find such a unique stuff there. Fashion repeats itself all
It
the time.
does.
You go in there, sometimes you might find like a sequin dress, and it might have been like an older woman who wore it, and so it doesn't fit you right. Go get it tailored.
Come on. Oh.
That fabric is
Good idea.
quality. It's
Yes,
expensive.
it is.
And it might not fit you right. Go get it tailored to you. You can save so much money, and you could be dressed like you just came out of one of the most expensive boutiques, and literally it just come
Absolutely.
from a secondhand store.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm telling you, like I do, and I put myself on a budget. I retired from my job, thank you, Jesus, in 2016. So I don't work. And, and right now I'm not being funded for the show, but that's okay because it's my passion.
Yes, yes.
And sometimes I put the money that I do have, I put it towards the show. If I have to
Yeah.
buy, maybe like some snacks or something for my guests after the show, so be it. Because this is what I love doing.
Yeah.
But I just try to stay on a strategic budget. And sometimes I love thrifting too because I can't find anything in the stores nowadays that's suitable for me. I'm like, oh,
Have you ever been to Akira?
I love Akira.
That's so your vibe.
Yes.
It's so trending. And
Yes,
that's
it
the
is.
thing. Like you
Yes.
are on trend with like everything that's like happening today. And that's how you know like you have a gift.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. You are so amazing.
Yeah.
You're
I love
so
her,
amazing.
y'all. Listen, I want to be Miss Angie when I grow up. Okay? If I could just be this fabulous, I just want to be this fabulous. That's all I
Oh
want.
my God.
Yes.
Miss Angie is up in age, girl. Hey, but I think and praise God that He has, because I have heard, I'm not tooting my own horn, y'all, but I hear people say, well, you don't look your age. You don't look like you have 4 older children. Because my son was on the show, and he's like, I don't even tell his age, Corey, but I have to, he's like 35-ish. And he was on the show, and when I've gotten so many comments and inboxes, they was like, you can't be telling the truth. I'm like, I am. They're like, no, there's no way. Like, did you have them when you was 10? I'm like,
You look great.
but thank you.
Yes.
To God be the glory. I give
Yes.
Him all the glory and honor because it is a scripture in the Word. I'm not going biblical on the show, but I love that one of the scriptures. It said He will preserve your youth. if you just delight yourself in him. He'll give you desires of your heart, and not only that, he will preserve your youth. Yeah, and it's amazing.
I love it.
Yeah, but you are, girl, I can see you now just on stage performing. It's like, that prophetic, I could see you just performing, and you're standing before nations of people. And I could see you doing Super Bowls and just doing it, just killing it. I'm so serious. Like, you're gonna do that, watch and see.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna be like, oh, I remember telling her this on the show.
Yeah.
Now look at her.
Yeah, we're gonna be seeing each other.
Okay, because I hope you invite me.
I'm gonna be like, Miss Angie, is that you? Yes, honey. I just styled Rihanna. I'm be like,
styled? Oh my God. I love her too, and I love her. I love her style, her swag. I like.
Yeah.
It's so many. Kim Kardashian. I like her swag. I like her style. Monica.
I love Monica.
I love her
Oh
style.
my goodness. Monica is a fashion icon. I don't know if she gets the attention she deserves.
She does.
I don't think she does. She
Yes.
should. I mean, honestly, she might be one of the best dressed celebrities that I can think of right
on.
now. I don't really know anybody that's touching her really.
Me
honestly.
either.
I
She
can't
cold.
think of anybody. She's so cold with it.
Yes, she
Woo.
is. And can throw anything. And by her being
Woo.
tall, it even looks better. It makes her look, oh my God.
It's
I'd
just
be like,
what she
wow.
puts together. It's just,
Yes.
she definitely, I don't think she gets the attention she deserves at all.
She does.
To me, June Ambrose, she's a fashion stylist. I would put her like a well-renowned, well-known. I would put her at a level like that. She is fabulous. She's amazing.
Because you know what? I'm going to be honest with you, because sometimes I go like on other people's website just to see how they putting certain things together. Because I may have some, to get that. I would put, and Monica is one, but I can't find her. I'll be like, where is Monica? Like, I just want to see.
Instagram.
Right. Oh,
go to her Instagram.
Okay.
And we could look at it too. I'm sure I got a lot of stuff on there, but I know you would love that. You would love to see Instagram.
Okay, because I have like tops that I don't know how to put. What I try to put it with something, and then my daughter, she was like, oh, you could wear those with high waist pants. I'm like, well, where could you find a high waist? Because I can't find anything in the stores.
Yeah.
Girl, how did we go from this to this? But you know what? Okay, we got to get back to you.
Yeah.
But this is something we love.
Yeah, we do.
This is our passion.
This is what we do whenever we see each other.
I know, right?
Yes.
This girl inspires me so much. One day I had on green lipstick, and I know it looked okay, but as soon as she seen me, she was like, oh, Miss Angie, that was, and it just made me feel so much better. So now I keep the green lipstick with me all the time. Because oh my God, because that inspired me.
Well,
I was just trying something. Yeah, that was a risk.
Honestly, just trust yourself more. You have it. Yeah. It's a natural talent. You're really good at it. Like, you take, even with me, somebody in their 20s, you take more risks than me. I need to be more like that. Like, you're very inspiring. That's why I'm saying, like, your age and having to wait because your kids have to, it didn't do anything. Like, you still have it. You're very inspiring. Like, every time I see you, I'm inspired. Like, even sometimes I'm like, wow, I'm, kind of late 20s. Maybe I waited too long. And I see you and you just come in and you just like float through and you just have these beautiful outfits and your hair and your makeup. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. Yeah. It's like, wow. It's like, it's amazing.
Make me cry.
It's amazing. Like a fairy godmother. It's so amazing.
Oh my God. That's so amazing that you say that. And we as women, and I'm going to look in this camera, we need to do this more often. We need to uplift one another. And it's nothing wrong with complimenting each other because it lets you know who you are. It lets me know that you are very, very confident in who you are. And we need a lot more confident women out here. Don't be hating on nobody. Just, give them their props. The Bible says give credit to whom is due to. And that's how I am. I'm like Miss Alicia. She's very complimentive. And it's okay to do that. Just be complimentive. And you just never know because, God will bless you even more. You know what I'm saying? It's good to just compliment each other as women. It's nothing wrong with it. So I'm just so grateful for you. But thank you so much for just always
you for having me.
So bubbly. I love your personality.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
When I see you, it's like sometimes just because I'm coming to the studio don't mean I'm in the best of mood. Sometimes something could have been happening at home or just anything. And I'd be like, coming in here and it still be on me, but I had to smile, but really inside, I'm like dealing with something.
Yeah.
But when I see you, it's like, hey, Miss Angie, you're so bubbly. And as soon as I hear that, you're like, hey, Miss Angie, you look so, and then I'll be like, oh my God, I come up out of that shell or whatever that is. So I think you have a wonderful gift, along with your singing, your writing, and all of that. You still have that gift of uplifting people.
Thank you.
It will. And you stay that way. Keep up the great work.
Thank you.
And I am definitely, look, she's on the rise, y'all. This girl is going all the way to the top.
Yes.
I just hope and pray she don't just look down on little Tip the T.
No, I won't. Not Tip the T or the followers of Tip the T. And you guys follow me. I'm on all social media platforms. Follow me on Instagram. I'm at love.ejewel. And on Facebook, I'm Elisha Jewel Music. And all of my music is available across all streaming platforms across the world. So whatever you use to listen to your music, you can pull it up by just searching Elisha Jewel.
Girl, you just off the chain. You just did. That was all in a nutshell. And it was so professional. She speaks very well. You could tell she's very, very intelligent.
Thank you.
Her intellect is through the roof, okay? This young girl is going places, guys. I'm telling you. Be on the lookout for Miss Elisha Jewel, you guys. I'm telling you. She said her music is even on iTunes?
It's on iTunes. It's on Spotify. It's anywhere you listen to your music. Amazon, Apple Music.
Oh
it's on all streaming platforms across the world.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm telling you. All right, y'all. Y'all better be looking out for her. I'm telling you.
Yes.
She gonna blow your mind. I'm telling you.
You'll love my music.
Yes. Okay, but thank you for watching, guys. This is Tip the Tea with Angie E. Thank you again for watching us. If you or anyone you know in the Chicagoland area and you would like to promote your brand, network, or even if you have an interesting topic you would like to discuss, come on out and be my special guest.
Yes.
Let's Tip the Tea. For more details about the show, you can go to my YouTube channel, type in my name, Angela Eskridge, and also please subscribe. You can also, and I'll get back with you, you can also catch me on CAN TV as well on Channel 19 for those of you who have Xfinity, I think it's RCN and WOW TV. It is on Channel 19 in the Chicago limits. Also, if you have AT&T Uverse, you could go to Channel 99 and search for Chicago station or whatever, and you can also catch it even in the surrounding suburbs. So don't forget about Tip the Tea. I film every Monday. So see you next time on Tip the Tea. I'm Angie E.